Stopped at Peterbilt, pick a part up for to the shop. Just gonna drop the trailer, put up to my tankers. Tonight I'm just turning right in the yard. I dropped the container, flatbed, and I'm going to pin up to a set of tankers. I'll go straight south. I've got enough hours to get back to Toronto tonight and sleep. That's what I want to do. I don't feel too bad. I showered yesterday. Didn't get too gross today. I like to stop at home every day, but sometimes if I'm not running north of the shop here, I'm a good 10 miles out of town, so it eats up too much of my home time. It's my last run. It's Thursday, supper time. It's 5 o'clock. In Toronto tonight. I'll load in the morning and I'll be done. Early afternoon tomorrow I should be back if everything goes well. And then my weekend starts. For those of you who are curious, just put 550 liters in. Mileage in a minute. So now I have to pin up to a set of tankers, but I'm not taking my tankers for some reason. We're getting some work done. Or actually they're not. I have 5 compartment trailers. Let's see what he's doing. He's got me doing a double drop, and he needs a 6 compartment trailer. That's probably why I'm taking this one. I mostly always pull the same trailer. It's nice. It's nice that way. You know, all your stuff's in the same place. Clink, tug test, we good. I'm gonna go do the air up and do the circle check. Move this good efficient day. All right, paperwork. This has to be my least favorite part of the job, paperwork. All right, I'm all pinned up. Axles in the air. Everything looks good. So we're gonna, got 5 hours and 40 minutes on the clock. And I'd like to get to Toronto. I need 5 hours, so I'll be fine. Got my boots off. That's why I'm not big on local work myself. Like there's guys that haul tankers like this, and they'll go in and out of the terminal 4 or 5 times a day in Toronto, and they just deliver to gas stations in Toronto. Oh, that'd be hell for me. I like our job because we go in, we get our load, and we get out, and then the rest of the day it's 500 kilometers down, 500 kilometers back, 600 miles. So I have 5.5 hours on my clock right now, and I need 5 hours, a little less than 5, to get to where I'm going to sleep. Jam some gears, and with any luck, we could just fly right on down there without any problems. Since I didn't run home after I dropped the flatbed off, I didn't have supper. I just went straight back south. So I'm in North Bay. I stopped at Lakeshore Road. There's a truck stop here. I'm gonna grab some Burger King. We do have the Flying J's and stuff up north here, but not in North Bay, and these Petrol Pass card locks are what you see mostly around the country. So I'm gonna go in and get some food. Well, I'm leaving North Bay, decided on Burger King. It's got 3 hours to the city. Nice night for trucking. Good weather. It's 8 degrees Celsius. No rain, no snow. Should be a good ride down. Well, still trucking. 10 o'clock, just going through Barrie, almost in Innisfil. Still gonna make it to my little hiding spot there north of the city. We'll catch up when we get there. Well, I made it to Vaughan. Highway 7. I go find my spot. Back. So I've got 22 minutes on my clock and I'm about 10 minutes away. And probably 35 lights. Almost there. Check my mileage yet, but I'm sure if I'm not over, if I'm not 1100, I'm pretty close. Kilometers. E-log is yelling at me for being close to over. Well, I'm not. I'll get parked here. Actually in the previous video. Yeah, in the previous video I was in Beamsville, unloaded, untarked, unloaded, brought a container up to Liskard, dropped the flatbed, grabbed the tanker, and here I am back in Toronto. I don't even think I'm going to eat tonight. I had a double whopper at North Bay. Let the truck cool a bit and shut her down for the night. So I just woke up in Toronto. Oh, got a really good sleep. It's super quiet where we camp out. Where did I leave my hat? Alright. So when you haul fuel, the temperature, the density of the fuel changes through the year, temperature, everything, so the weight changes. So you have to talk to other fuel drivers, or, well, in our case anyway, some companies you just load a set amount and blah blah blah, but we go so far that we want to load as much as legally possible. So we get the density. In this case, I don't have my own tankers. I have the tankers that Jim usually pulls. He's got a YouTube channel as well. It's Off-Grid and Trucking. If you see a comment from him below, check out his, push his little icon there and it'll bring you to his channel. Anyway, he loaded this yesterday, so it should be pretty close to what the density is. And then you do the math. You take, there's 6 compartments on this trailer. So you, for an example, the front compartment is a 14,900 liter compartment. So I'm putting 14,500 in. So you take that, you times it by the density, which is 0.726, equals whatever that equals, and then you times that by the temperature, which is the temperature, there's a chart, it's 7 degrees this morning. So on the chart that translates to 1.0100. So you times that by that, and then that gives you your weight in kilograms. So it changes liters into kilograms. That's what that formula does. So we need to know in kilograms because that's our weight. And we want to get as close to 48,000. Then I'd begin to take it. 43,800. That's where you want to be. I calculated this load at 43,850. You're never right on. It'll either be a little bit over, or a little bit under. But I know personally with this truck, for some reason, I scale lighter than the Kenworths. I don't know why. But the other, like Jimmy with this trailer, with the same load, will scale heavier with this Kenworth than I do with the Pete. So, anyways, I'm almost, my reset, I need 14 minutes for my reset. I already put my axles down, so once I get started my clock and do circle check, I'll head into the terminal. We're going to Shell today. I'm carded for all 3 terminals in Metro Toronto, which is Shell, Esso, and Metro. I have all 3 cards. Depends on the customer. Some customers will load out of Esso, some out of Metro, and some out of what's going on there? Some out of Shell. So I'm going to the bulk plant up in England, so that loads out of Shell. So I'm just about to head to the terminal. Just did my circle check. Truck's all warmed up, ready to go. I got my load figured out. And, it's going to be a shorter day today. It's my last day, so I'm just loading here and then driving up north, so it might be a 7-8 hour day. I like it when I have days like that. It's nice, efficient days. Didn't lose time anywhere, just made good time. Roads were good. I'm not paid by the miles, so it doesn't really matter, but I still like to get my stuff done and get my weekend started. Today's Friday, and I probably have 11 hours at the terminal. Leave at 10. I'll get up there around 4 o'clock maybe. 4 or 5 o'clock up in Englehart. If I stop to eat somewhere, probably Guthrie again. Deliver that, I've got a split load, so I have a bulk plant and a small gas station to do. And then back to the shop, so I should be home 6, 7 tonight. I'm hoping. Canada Goose crossings here. Shell terminal here. Through the gate, and unfortunately I can't film while loading. That would be interesting, but I'll load our phones on outside of the truck. Good show. The rack's down, so gate opens. Pull ahead. And you stop until the gate closes behind you. Lined up, so it shouldn't go too bad. It's pretty quick. Some occasions where the trucks are backed up a whole bunch, but it's usually because there's something wrong at a rack, or there are a few busy times in the day, like the city guys here. There's a lot of them, and their shift work, and I don't know. I've talked to some guys. I don't know exactly how it all works for them, but I think a lot of them are at the same time, like 7 a.m., 7 p.m., whatever. So you get around those times, and it can get busy. But not today. It looks like I'm going to go straight into the rack. Awesome. I'll load this up, and so these are B trains. So there's 2 trailers. So they have 2 arms for the front, 2 arms for the back in the racks. One is gas, one is diesel, gas, diesel. They're not all like that, but this is what I'm going to. And because I need gas and diesel on both trailers, and I can use, there's 4 arms to use there if you can't use them. Alright, turn the camera on just to. So those are the racks. You can see red lights up on top. Or green lights. Green lights mean they're you can pull into those racks. Red light means no, obviously, because you can't really see if there's trucks in there from this position or not. Looks like rack 2 is empty, and I do want that one. Or I would take that one. So I'm just not sure if he just pulled in there. So I'll just give it a little bit longer. I'm aiming for rack 2, 3, or 4. Oh, 3 just opened up. That's good. One of those. I'll just go straight into rack 2. It's empty. Are fairly tight as well. Some of these terminals were built in the 50s. It's tight. pull in all the way and do my thing. Should only take about half hour, 40 minutes. Alright, I'm all loaded up. Rarely run into issues at the rack, but just because I was bragging of how quick it is to load and unload fuel. Of course, I'm pulling a different tanker today, and I couldn't get a scully. Scully is when you pull it to the rack, you have to ground the truck to the rack, or the trailer, I mean. And it's an electronic cord that plugs into the trailer basically, and the trailer tells the rack it's okay to receive, and you know, yada yada. Well, this trailer wouldn't give me a green light, so I had to quickly run over to our friendly repair shop, P&P. They're the best over there. And they had me fixed up in no time. I had some mean greens in the wires there. Get out of this. Get out of the compound. So I had to go do that and come back. So it actually took me, I pulled in here at 9 and it's 11. Well, usually I would have been 40 minutes. Oh well, that's okay. It happens. You're welcome, Jim. I got your trailer fixed for you. So now, man, I'm starving. All that running around, I couldn't even make food in the back or nothing. So I just want to get out of the city. Well, I'm not sure. It's a little late for breakfast at my favorite breakfast joint there. Maybe not. We'll see. I'll head up the road a little bit. Clear my ear. It's not the first time I starve myself a little bit. Well, looks like a nice day to get out of the city. Hopefully traffic's good, and go about an hour or so to Guthrie. Still undecided whether I'm going to stop there or not. It's going to be afternoon, so a little late for breakfast, but I don't mind breakfast for supper even sometimes. So we'll see when we get there. So I decided to stop in Guthrie after all. It's 12:30, but I'll still have lunch, or breakfast. My buddy Harvey, another fuel hauler, is on his way. He's a few minutes away, so he hauls for another company, but well, I'm Brecky and head north. This is probably going to do it for this video. I'll start the next one with the delivery of this load. Catch you on the next one.